Alright, bet. So today, we got another Marvel versus DC. This is a requested fight. Black Widow versus Batwoman. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought this matchup was going to be much more one-sided. I thought Black Widow was going to take this fight easily due to her experience in the Red Room and how long she's been doing what she's doing. She started training and assassinating, like Avengers, terrorist-level threats like Crossbones and things of that nature as a child. But I have to also remember that at the end of the day, the Bat family's fucking broken. They are broken. There is a large amount of time and experience that Black Widow has in the game that gives her the edge in IQ. Battle IQ-wise, in hand-to-hand combat, and just the versatility and how much she's mastered is up there. But also, having been trained in certain iterations by Batman, having the access to the trainers that Batwoman has, and then also having access to Wayne Tech technology, it kind of just nullifies and counters a lot of the things that Black Widow has in her kit, like Widow's Bite. Yes, it does put out a high enough shock and voltage to be able to stun people like the Hulk and things of that nature. But the installation in Wayne Tech suits is so crazy that Batman has withstood attacks from people like Livewire, and she puts out hella electric voltage. You know what I'm saying? We're talking like electro levels. Then you have certain things like EMP grenades, sonic batarangs, hallucination, fear gas, smoke pellets, the Kevlar on her body armor that will reduce a lot of the like lethal ammunition and things that Black Widow would be able to employ to be able to take Batwoman out. So then it comes down to a more so gadgets fight and hand to hand. They're equal enough hand to hand to where Black Widow would not be able to dominate her hand to hand. So then the lethal capabilities that Black Widow have kind of becomes nullified due to all the defensive and technological advantages that Batwoman has from being in the Bat family. Wayne Tech and Batman money is just OP. You know what I'm saying? There is certain things that Black Widow has that would be able to give her a win in like a 4 out of 10 sort of scenario, maybe 5 out of 10. But then when you start to factor in the sort of things, the kit that she could use, Batwoman just has an answer for all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like Reverend Rifle, Widow's Bite, different fighting styles, the Electric Widow batons, any sort of high-grade explosive or armor-piercing ammunition, it would be able to do some damage. But Batwoman is no slouch. She's fought people like Deadshot, Deathstroke, etc. She knows how to be able to stay safe and use cover and also her armor to be able to save herself versus people who are very skilled marksmen. Her cape is also fucking completely bulletproof. So if we're talking just base level, I'm gonna have to say 7 out of 10 Batwoman takes the fight versus Black Widow. I'm gonna have to give it to Batwoman. But if we're talking like high end, max tier, like ultimate scale, like Space Stone or Symbiote Black Widow versus like Vampire Batwoman, Symbiote Black Widow versus Vampire Batwoman, Vampire Batwoman takes the cake. She has the Hellfire Breath, she has the supersonic flight, she has the super strength, she has the supersonic scream. She just has direct weaknesses to the symbiote that allow her to counter and shut down Symbiote Black Widow. But now if we're talking Space Stone Black Widow completely shuts down any version of Black Woman at peak power. Batwoman just doesn't have anything that's going to be able to scale her high enough to be able to stop spatial transmission, you know what I'm saying? Like dimensional warping, body like reorganization, the speed to be able to just teleport, or the intangibility that Black Widow has in that state when she fuses with the Space Stone. She doesn't have anything that's going to be able to get around Space Stone Black Widow. So with the Space Stone at peak power, both of them, Black Widow takes the cake. She beats Batwoman 9 out of 10. But if we're talking base level, then Batwoman takes the cake. She beats Black Widow. So it's a draw in a sense. Peak power, Black Widow takes it, and at base level without any sort of cosmic or other enhancements, I'm going to have to give it to Batwoman. Because even with her super serum and the super soldier enhancements, that's just not enough. Batwoman's fought plenty super enhanced people in that nature. But when you get to like cosmic level scaling, she just scales way too high.